Hello and welcome back. Court is back in session with your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Thanks for checking out the content. Hope you're having a great weekend. The lack of upsets in this year's tournament was all worth it when you had those incredible games on Saturday. The Final Four games felt like the Final Four. Elite basketball, four of the best teams college basketball may have ever seen delivered and gave us one of the best Final Fours we've ever seen. The shocker of all shockers, wow. It happened to Duke after coming up short in the Final Four against Houston. Beyond excruciating for Duke, beyond exhilarating for Houston. The entire nation expected Duke to win and advance to the national title game on Monday. Well, it didn't happen, unfortunately. Houston stuns Duke with a late surge, ending the run for Cooper Flag and the Blue Devils. Incredible game to watch last night. It was an edge of the seat kind of game. It reminded us what Houston is capable of doing. Houston comes back to take down Duke. It's the Cougars' first trip to the championship since 1984. It was a remarkable finish for Houston in the home state of Texas. What a game it was. It certainly looked like for 30 minutes of game time as if Houston would not be the team moving on. And then a breathtaking finish, overcoming a 9-point deficit in the final 3 minutes, outscoring Duke 15-3 down the stretch in a 70-67 win happens. In a Final Four stunner for the ages, Houston is in the title game for the first time since 1984 when Akeem Olajuwon, who was there last night, starred on the team. Most unbelievable finish. I mean, what a moment. I was blown away with this Houston squad. Pure heart and determination by Kelvin Sampson's Houston squad to claw back from the brink of elimination to win against all odds. It's clear this group is not just next level physically. This group is next level mentally as well. And other than the cold shooting and missed buckets, Houston is a level-headed team that you can't ever count out or doubt. And so this is, if anybody had their doubts, to me, this was a statement game by Houston. Don't sleep on them. Coach reminded us that after the game during the post-game interview. Yesterday, I'm watching the game. So this is the thing. About 8 minutes to go. Houston is trailing by as many as 14. You're like, no way they're beating Duke. Then all of a sudden, momentum shifts. Everything is going Houston's way suddenly. They're cutting into the deficit, refusing to quit. I was amazed because they never panicked and always looked in control. You would think if you weren't watching that they had a 20-point lead and was the team in cruise control. No, they were down and just looked comfortable. I think it was about 126 to play. Duke led 66-59 from that point forward. Houston executed, outfought, and outscored them 11-1. This Houston team may be the most mentally and physically tough team ever. You will not see a more impressive comeback. Closed on an 11-1 run, and they wore out Duke. Remember last year was that they lost to Duke and got a chance to get another crack at them this year. Houston from last year's team returned 80% of its scoring. So a ton of experience playing in a close game played a factor in their win. And one thing about Houston all season is they just battled. And even if they had their dry spells and moments in which they couldn't score in this game, they couldn't score the ball efficiently, they got stops when it mattered. And what a win. No program better embodies the resilience needed to pull off an all-time Final Four stunner like the Cougars. Their comeback is nothing short of poetic. To me, this was cool to witness. We witnessed one of the all-time comebacks and collapses in NCAA tournament history. I really thought this game was over. I was like, yeah, Duke got this one. They secured the victory. Then here comes Houston. They never give up. There were plenty of times they could have caved, but they didn't. They never wilted. A team full of junkyard dogs. Unreal. They've clawed back. Just incredible effort for 40 minutes. It's just, yeah, man. It's just fun right now for Houston. Did Duke choke? Yes. Was it arguably the biggest choke job in tournament history? Yes. It may have been that Houston played with a ton of heart and just kept pushing, kept grinding, no matter who believed in them. Ultimately, they believed in themselves. Sampson built an amazing culture in Houston. I'm happy for Coach Sampson. Experience and toughness won. During the closing 8-17 stretch, when they outscored Duke 25-8, Houston held Duke to 1-7 shooting from the floor. They forced 4 Duke turnovers, a pace equivalent to roughly 20 per game. Houston out-rebounded Duke 13-4. Gritty, punishing physical basketball. And by the way, they're just going to wear you down eventually. The turning point in the game, Duke had already gone cold. The major turn of events was when LJ Quire made a huge three. Then there was the flagrant one, another basket. It was a 6-point possession for Houston. That was the turning point. About 33 seconds left in the game. Joseph Tugler contested Con Knippel's late shot, clock layup, leading to Emmanuel Sharp's three-pointer that cut the lead to 67-64. Houston defense maintaining strong control on the glass. Overall, Houston won, rebounding by 6.9 points more than their margin of victory. Rebounding was key. They won that battle. Their physicality, defense, and rebounding bothered Duke and played an important role in this win. This is what a furious comeback win in school history looks like. I never imagined they would come back and beat Duke. This is a team that a lot of people believed could make it. It was a great night for Kelvin Sampson and the Cougars. Monday night is going to be an absolute street fight. It's going to be a hell of a game. I can't wait to watch what happens on Monday night, but I know this Houston team is very tough. They are a fun team to watch, very physical, and man, they got it done. I like that kid, Jawan. I'm going blank on his last name. Somebody can probably help me in the comments. He's nice. Emmanuel Sharp is nice. They got a nice squad, man. They got a nice group of players that just play hard each and every game, and you saw it, and they got it done. They were able to pull off this amazing upset, and now we'll see what will happen when they take on Florida Monday night, man. I don't know. Houston looked like the team to beat all of a sudden. The way they played against Duke. I mean, I picked Florida to win it all, but man, this team is tough. And I was thinking of Jawan Roberts. That's his name. That dude is tough, man. He epitomizes, the grit and the toughness of that squad. And that is what they are. That's been their theme all year. That's who they are. And this is a team that you have to play for a full 40 minutes because they just never quit. Same with Florida. Florida never quits either. They got a great guard in their own right as well, who has ice water in his veins and can take over ball games. I mean, it won't be easy for Florida because now they're facing a very good physical Houston team that likes to defend. They dominate the boards really well. We saw that against Duke, and I don't expect it to be different come Monday night. But guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate the love and support. Before I go, please do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, like and share the content. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a wonderful night. We'll talk again very soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.